But coming up to the stage, I want everybody to give it up for Gordon Morgan!
That happened last week too. All right, hi everybody. So,
Nice. That was smooth.
hi. So, oh no, I forgot what I was gonna do. Hey, it says Chan, my favorite martial arts actor.
Jackie yes.
Maybe I need glasses.
Jackie Chan. I got you.
Well, some people say I'm a misogynist. I'm a bit of a misogynist. At least my girlfriend tells me that because I give really good massages.
Nice.
Yeah. Don't worry. I've never. Aw. Are you sad that I'm not a misogynist? Would you rather be a misogynist?
Yes.
You're confusing. Okay. But no, I never hit a girl. I really never did. Never hit anyone. Except one. That's because she heard a really funny joke, and she had no arms, so I had to slap her knee for her. Because it was a knee slapping joke. Yeah, and I don't know if it was that funny to her, but I think she appreciated it. Or she would have. She didn't have knees either. It just kind of went in front of the air in front of her. I was like, oh, did you appreciate that? And I think she did. She couldn't talk either. But then I realized that I was talking to a statue at the Louvre Museum. Okay. I'm like, all these people are looking at me like I'm crazy or something now. So I went over to the tour guide. I was like, hey, listen, like, I know I looked weird over there. Like, what did? Well, I was, like, talking to the statue that, like, didn't have arms or legs or a head. And she's like, that's not a statue. Like, she works here. That's the cashier. I was like, what? Like, but no. It's made out of rock. Like, how is that even possible? Then someone else comes up behind me. He's like, excuse me, what are you doing? Like, I'm talking to the tour guide. And she's like, that's not a tour guide. Like, that's a statue. That's one of the art pieces here. And I'm like... And then I started to bleed out of every hole in my head. And I just stood in the middle and I looked like a fountain. And everyone thought I was a piece of artwork, throwing pennies in me. Then security came by and was like, and he was all like, excuse me, you need to leave. I'm like, no, I'm an art piece. And he's like, no, you're not, get out of here. So I left a trail of blood and also the museum. I was walking around town, and then I ran into the guard again. I was like, oh, he's like, hey, I'm like, hey, good seeing you. He's like, what are you doing here? I'm like, well, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't have the budget for a vacation like this. Like, no, why are you? I told you to leave the museum. Why are you still here? I'm like, but I did leave the museum. And to this day, I'm never entirely sure if I actually left that museum or not. I might still be in the museum right now. Are you in the museum?
Yes.
So anyway, what'd you guys do during quarantine? I don't know about you, but I watched Hamilton. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Got me interested in history, you know? Mostly like the injustice things that have happened. For instance, you know, back around that time, slaves were only worth 3/5 of a white man. Yeah, imagine how wrong that is. Can't believe that. I mean, all I'm saying is in COVID, where we have to count people coming in the stores, I'm glad we don't have that now. Okay, it's 3/5, 5/18, 27. What are you? I'm mixed. So, what am I? 3/5. What an oddly specific number. You know, I would have just said half. Which is actually less. So. No. See, here's how it works. See, if I'm walking down the street and someone says, hey, what do you think a slave would be worth of a white man in colonial times? I'd be like, I don't know, half? if they were going to one of our founding fathers and be like, what do you think a slave is worth? Approximately 3/5 of a white man. Like, 3/5? You thought about this for way too long. They have their racism down to a science. All right, 5 minutes breezed by. I'm Gordon Morgan. Thank you very much.
Woo!